Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Baltimore clinched the conference championship that climaxed in a Game 7 showdown. But now they need 4 more wins to reach their ultimate goal. It all starts right here, right now, against the San Antonio Spurs. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group for Baltimore. And it's Waters in at small forward. And for San Antonio, taking a look at the Barons. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Here's Boeheim to the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball. Just a moment late.
And it's San Antonio's ball. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shot clock at 6. From 8 feet. Rebound by San Antonio.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Pass to Rose. Here's Floyd. Rose outside. To the right side. Three-pointer. Floyd misses. For Baltimore, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Boeheim. Here's House. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
From deep, Rose. He buries it from 3. Rose has got 5 points.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. Baltimore has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock to stop the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the night now. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Jacks up a 3, and San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Boeheim. Gets the 3-ball to go. He has 7.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Rose. 4-point game. Pass to Floyd. Off with the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Boeheim. Clock at 6. Rebound San Antonio. The 3. It's hauled in by Boeheim.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Waters. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Elbow shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Here's Boeheim. He's scoreless, and that was good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Rose. Give him 8. Here's Floyd. Off target with the 3. Here's Boeheim. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that'll tie this game up.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Rose with the bucket.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Boeheim.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And San Antonio making a change here. Hill's checked in. Hart's checked in for Baltimore. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And the Spurs with possession here. It's a 3-point game. 4 on the clock. Rose. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Rose has got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. Outside Hart. Here's Boeheim. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Rose. 13 points in the game. Gets the three to fall. 16 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's House. 6 to shoot. Overhill. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Pass to Rose. Lets it fly. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's Waters. To the paint. Hart passes to Knox. Here's House. Shoots over Hill. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
They set the pick. Going inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Baltimore has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Boeheim. Puts up a 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Haywood. Down low.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Baltimore has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Boeheim. Launches it. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Haywood. No made baskets yet. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's House. Can't tie it up. That one misses. San Antonio leading. Pass to Rose. It's a one-on-one situation. No good off the back of the rim. Hart passes to House. Nice move. Deflected. And he gets it back. Here's Waters. This one for 3. And that one's good. House. House has got 7 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother them.
Waters, the pass to Knox. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Rose. McGee, he's checked in for San Antonio. Peterson, he's checked in for Baltimore. And so Rose knocks them both down.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here he goes. Shot's good by Boeheim.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
There's the three. Hits the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy. Just great hustle play right there.
Here's House. He's got 7. Yep, that one goes.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Rose outside. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to House. Hard with it. Here's Waters. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Boeheim. 12 points for him. And it's all from three-point range. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Rose up top. 6 on the shot clock. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Pass to House. Shoots over Hill. Rebound San Antonio.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Rose. Tightly guarded. Spurs need to get one up here. Fires the 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's House. And so it's San Antonio leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Here's Hill. And it's McGee in at the 5, down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Takes a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Hart with a screen on Hill. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Hill. From behind the arc. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
It's McGee, high post. Inside. Outside, Hill. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. From the arc. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And he dunks it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Baltimore shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Spurs lead by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
They set the screen. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Drives to the hoop. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Rebound by San Antonio. Right side, Hill. From outside the arc. Hill can't connect.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, Wembanyama drills it from deep. Wembanyama's got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. 28 points for him.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Spurs lead by 5. To the paint. Here's Hill. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Throw it down on the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Baltimore making a switch here. House is checked in. Pass to McGee. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. He's got 31.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Waters. To the middle. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Haywood. No points so far. Pass to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. Again, the Spurs score.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's House. 9 points in the game. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Rose has checked in for McGee. Boeheim, he's checked in for Baltimore.
At the line for one.
Spurs lead by 5. Here's Haywood. Pass to Hill. And there's the screen. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Boeheim. 12 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Hart's checked in for Waters. He's off on the second. Baltimore has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Rose. 22 points for him. Left side Hill. Shot clock at 5. Drains the triple. Hill's got 7.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's House. He's got 12. The 3 connects from downtown. He's got 17.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Haywood. Yet to see a basket.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. The Spurs making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Here's Boeheim. Counted from distance. 20 points for him.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Spurs lead by 3. Rose outside.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 22.
Here's Haywood. Pass to Christie. 5 to shoot. Wide open look. Again, the Spurs score.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay. Player, you've got to want to work.
Here's Boeheim. He's got 12. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for the away team, Boeheim. 2 shots.
First one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Spurs lead by 3. Pass to Christie. The 3 is up. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's House. The 3 is up. Christie with a rebound. Here's Haywood. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Up top, Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
There's a screen. Lets it fly. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. Well, the Spurs shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. The 3 ball. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Here's Boeheim. 14 points for him. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Pass to Christie. Now here's Hill. Here's Floyd from deep. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
1:41 left to play in the first half of basketball. Sinks the tray. He's got 27.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Here's Haywood. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Baltimore. Knox comes in for Peterson, and Waters is subbed in for Hart. And so he hits both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
1:19 left to play in the half. Let's go with a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And the layup is good. Haywood's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Boeheim. 14 points for him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Hill, he's checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs lead by 9. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's House. 12 points for him. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 30 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Rose. He's got 22. Buries it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Takes the 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
That is a huge 3 for them mentally. You don't want to go into halftime staring at a double-digit deficit.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Spurs up 9. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Checking out the circumstances for Baltimore. They've made it this far. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've got a 9-point lead on the floor for Baltimore. And it's House in at the shooting guard position. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Boeheim. Gets an open look and hits it. Boeheim's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Can't hit the corner three. Well, the Barons shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Beyond the arc. Nails it from three. He's got 38.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
For three. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Five on the clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for the away team. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Picked it. Pass to Waiters. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Floyd to the inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, you guys.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. The Barons have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's House. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. House has got 15 points.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
San Antonio leading by 4. Rose outside. Fires from deep. On target from range. Rose has got 33 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fires from the wing. Good on the bucket. He's got 40 now.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Corner shot. And again, it's San Antonio converting. For Baltimore, they've gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Here's Boeheim. 18 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Rose outside. Here's Haywood. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Boeheim. Here's House. Fires the 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Rose, 33 points for him. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. And here's Baltimore now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to House. Here's Waters. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Baltimore from deep. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Rose, the pass to Haywood. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He has 7.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Boeheim. 18 points for him. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Let's go with a 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Boeheim's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires for 3. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Launches it, knocks down the triple, and he's got 41 now.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Out to the wing, from downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Floyd. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Boeheim. Give him 20. Releases. Unable to get that one. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Here's Boeheim. Pass to Knox. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the left side wing. Takes a three. Drops in the three.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Here's Boeheim. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
San Antonio trailing here. Knocks it loose. Here's Waters. He's got 7. Pass to Boeheim. From the arc. It's hauled in by Hill.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Haywood passes to Hill. From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Boeheim. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
No good on the free throw. Hill, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw is good.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Hart's checked in for Baltimore.
Substitution on the court.
The Spurs shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Hill the pass to Rose. The three ball. And again for three.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Pass to Boeheim. The three. Knocks down the long J. Boeheim's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Hill. He's got 9. Sinks it from distance. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Hart. Still without a bucket. And that one's good. House.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pulls it from the corner, and that one comes up a bit short.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hard against Hill. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Hart. Rose with it. 33 points for him. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And the bucket is good. 12 points for him.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Pass to Waiters. 4-3. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Rose, a screen on Hart. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Knox. It's Boeheim. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And there's another one for the Spurs.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Pass to Knox. Here's House. 3-pointer. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Spurs trail by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Right wing. The 3. That one is off. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Baltimore out in front. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Christie in at power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Counted. House has got 14 points now in the second half.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Christie. Down low. The jump hook. Good on the shot.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's House. And there it is for him. House has got 4 points this quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Christie's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
The three from Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside, Hill. To the middle. Here's Christie. Nails the baby hook.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Hits a three-pointer.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Christie. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
What a pretty fade. Defenders draped all over him. He created just enough separation to get that shot off.
Here's Peterson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Christie. After the basket by Baltimore on the other end. Jacks up a 3. Peterson with a rebound. Baltimore leading by 10. Outside Wembanyama to the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. The Spurs call time. Hill, he's checked in for Christie. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside, Hill. Baltimore making a switch here. Knox is checked in.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Hill. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6 from outside the arc. And he can't get that one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Wembanyama. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Spurs trail by 14. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Hill. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Now here's Wembanyama. A deep three. It doesn't go for him. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team time. Substitution on the court.
Rose left side. Out left to the wing. And that's off the glass and in.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pass to Boeheim. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Baltimore.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Spurs trail by 15. Now Hill. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Floyd's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Three-pointer. Good. Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
It feels like he can't miss.
And San Antonio making a change here. Hill's checked in. Peterson, he's checked in for Baltimore. Spurs trail by 14. Hill with it. The three is up. And again for 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Pass to Boeheim. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting for the away team. Boeheim, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. House, he's checked in for Peterson. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Haywood to the left wing. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Boeheim. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
That one doesn't drop. Baltimore leading by 15. House passes to Waters. Clock at 6. With the teardrop. And there's the rejection. Inside. Out to Rose. They set the pick. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Barons. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. The Spurs have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Here's Boeheim. Pass to Knox. Right side Hart. Here's House. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. House has got 6 in the quarter.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
And San Antonio hits again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Driving in. Over to the wing. Here's Boeheim. Pass to Hart. Rose grabs the board. Rose has got 4 rebounds in the game. Hill with it. Hart covering. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's House over Rose. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Here's Floyd. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Baltimore leading by 6. Here's Boeheim. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Here's Rose. Count that bucket. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting for the away team. Boeheim. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Rose has got 38 points.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
It's tipped. Here's Boeheim. Throws it up high.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Haywood. Pass to Rose. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Rose has got 40 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Boeheim. Launches a 3, and again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Rose outside. Got a hand on it.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Barons.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They play with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
Here's Boeheim. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So Baltimore wins it. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.